Now, in the beginning, we call it the bad news because it does take some time to set things up, and it does take some time to go through the printouts and reading, and there is a video. The most important thing that I think is the index of resources, just to learn where these things are. If you want to learn how to put in, let's say, a listing either on your website or on ICI World, we have little videos that show you how to do that. The other thing is, once you've read everything, you're going to become aware that it's much bigger than you ever thought, all of the tools that are available here. But you have to treat it like climbing a little mountain. How do you climb a mountain? You go one step at a time. And if you break it down one step at a time, you'll start using the services, and next thing you know, the internet starts working for you. Now, the good news is that once everything is set up to work for you, you literally almost don't have to do a thing. And everything will update themselves, both with the residential listings and the commercial listings, literally 50 to 200 listings a day, brand new, on your website every single day, and you don't have to do a thing. They're just going to appear. The next people that come to your website and see one of those listings, they cannot click on the message numbers if it's commercial. They do not have an address if it's residential, so they have to call you. That's what's making money for members here, is triggering those leads off the internet. Now, I mentioned that there's almost not quite. There's still a little bit to do. There's 3 things, however, that you must do, and that is a minimum we're recommending, and that is that you log into your website a minimum of once per month. And you look after something called your to-do list and handshakes. Whatever's in that to-do list, and we're going to ask a question later when we log into your websites. One of you will be working on things like that and answering questions here shortly. You must look after your to-do list. Other brokers are joining the network, and they have agreed to allow their listings to be on your website, but you have to approve them. You have to go to the handshakes, and you have to approve them. Now, let's say someone looks at your website, they don't find what they're interested in, you can lose them. If you had, say, 50 other brokers who have joined this service offering their listings to be on your website and you haven't approved them, those people could have seen one of those listings and they didn't see it. You can actually be missing doing a deal and not even know it. The second thing you want to do is to add your own listings from time to time, and you want to search listings from time to time. But there is one thing that you will almost do on a regular daily basis. You become conscious of it, and that is to promote your website literally the rest of your life. Have your business cards handy. If you go to a restaurant, handing out your business card to the owner and say, if you're ever interested in buying or selling a property, I've got thousands of homes on my website, thousands of commercial properties, and you're free to visit them at any time. In fact, my website will even send you listings that match the description of what you're looking for, and it will email them automatically to you until a home comes up that you really like to go and see. At that point, give me a call, and I'll show it to you. A good example is someone did that. 2 weeks after that was started, those sending out the emails got a call at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The person said that they were looking at their email. There's a home that they'd like to see. Can they set it up for 7 o'clock tonight? You've got to get those kinds of calls coming to you from your website. If you're not getting it, better get into the How to Promote Your Website seminar.